Bible is a very big book, but don't let that scare you. Although there are a lot of stories in the Bible really is made up of one major story. The story of the Bible is the story of God showing the greatness of who He is by bringing sinful people into a forever relationship with Himself through Jesus. This is the one big story that helps us make sense of all the other stories. That major story can be summarized in 4 words. The first word, creation. The God who needed nothing, through the power of His word, spoke the heavens and the earth into existence. What we see today was not a mistake or something that occurred millions and millions of years, but rather it was made by God. When God created the heavens and the earth, He made man and woman in His image for His glory, to have a relationship with Him. This was God's intent from the very beginning. The second word is rebellion. God gave Adam and Eve everything that they could desire. He gave them a relationship with Himself. He had provided for all of their needs. But He also gave them one command: to test whether they would believe Him and obey Him. Sadly, mankind chose to rebel against God, to sin against God's command. As a result of mankind's rebellion, sin, death, and suffering spread throughout the entire world. But thankfully, the story of the Bible doesn't end there. God sent a Redeemer, somebody who would bring rebellious mankind back to Himself again. That Redeemer would be God Himself, Jesus Christ, fully God who became fully man, to die for man, to rise again, so that we could have a relationship with God restored once again. We know that ultimately, the God who created all things will also recreate a new heaven and a new earth. And so the story of the Bible can be summarized in 4 simple words: creation, rebellion, redemption, and then restoration.